Okay, I'm live. And yeah, it's episode 11 of Ask Anvil, this segment where I talk about, well, I don't really do talking. I talk about stuff that you people ask me. I've had to leave the house for a few hours ago, so I'm currently in a food court at a mall. I'm just here partly to use the free Wi Fi and also because I have a decent connection and also because I can get some space outside of my home. So it might be a little bit loud in the background, but this is, like I say, the same way you can ask me whatever. It can be West Ham related. It may not be West Ham related. It can be me related. But go ahead and ask me whatever the hell you want. Just before I start, if you want to subscribe to the channel, just click on the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications on. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to comment below. I've had a bit of a wild 7 days actually, not just with West Ham, but I've got a job within that time. Starting to get settled here in Vancouver, and it's been quite a busy few weeks for me. Not at least a month for me. Moving to a new province, starting a new life here. But I'm liking it so far. I'm really liking Vancouver. Liking how outdoorsy it is. There's so much stuff to see and do here, and I like it. Basically, can't say enough how much I like it. But go ahead and get asking some questions. I have to tell you that yesterday's game was worth me getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for, but I didn't get back to sleep afterwards. I was just too tired. It's weird. I was like too tired to go back to sleep, and then I couldn't get back to sleep in the day, and oh, my head was a mess. The hard part of living on Pacific time zone, having lived on Mountain time zone, is that on Pacific, I'm 1 hour behind Mountain. So instead of getting up at like one, um, not even that. Instead of getting up at 5:30 for 12 o'clock, I have to get up at 4:30 instead. It's a bit grueling, really, especially if I've been working nights. But it is what it is. I don't complain. I'm committed to watching every single game. Go ahead, people, and ask something. Shuttling quickly into a couple of my group chats just to get things going. You never really know what's going to happen actually at West Ham right now, and you don't really know what's going to happen until the end of the season. But what I can say is that where we are in the league right now is a much better off position, and I'd rather obviously be outside the relegation zone than in it. When you're in the drop zone, it's hard to get out of it, really, and especially at this point of the season. It's a bit of a crappy one to get out of. I think Southampton's pretty much gone. I think Forest could seriously go down now. They'll be between Leicester and Leeds, if you ask me, and Everton, of course. Everton's really going to strive to avoid that relegation because it's going to affect its new stadium. I've spoken to my brother quite recently, and he told me that if Everton does go down, the land in which the new stadium is being built on has to be overturned and put back into its original state. It's going to cost money as well. So you'd have the cost of relegation, the cost of demolishing your new stadium foundations, and that is going to be detrimental to the club's finances. It could even fold the club. Do you know what I'm saying? Southampton going down, I'd nick a load of players off them. The Alcaraz fella, I'd nick him. That Sulemana player, I'd nick him. Bella Kotchap, I'd nick him. I'd nick Leicester go down. There's no one I really want on there, to be honest with you. Everton, there's no one on there that I really want. If Leeds go down, I'm taking Sinistera with me. I'll take Tyler Adams. It's yeah. I mean, it's very much a shame if you go down. It's not nice, but I think we're doing what we can right now to make sure that we're not going down to the last game of the season. If we lose against Liverpool, I hope we just don't get battered. If we beat Palace, get a result against Palace, I think that's a point close to survival. But a lot of things could still happen. One more win might actually be enough for us to stay up. I don't know. But we still want to hit that 40-point mark. So 2 more wins and we hit the 40-point mark. And as it now stands, the 40-point mark will see us safe. It's the bottom line of it. Get the questions in, folks. I'm ready to start answering some stuff, and I'm excited to see what people have to say about me or to me. I have a habit of filming YouTube actually everywhere I go. I film it walking around a lake. I film it in a mall. I film it in an airport. That's been quite a big one actually in my previous videos. I film it down the street. I film it in a bedroom. I film it in a living room. I film it anywhere on the planet that's got a Wi-Fi connection. I could even film it on a plane. That's going to be the next one. I'll film it at 35,000 feet. Get the questions coming in. There's 3 people watching right now. Give me a moment. Some guy walking behind me. You don't see people walking behind me quite a bit actually because I'm not in like a corner or anything like that. I'm just looking at the comments Bournemouth fans said about the game yesterday. How many times have we given the ball away? Why are we so bad? Might as well play away every week. Very poor. Bournemouth fans saying this. Let Skalanki score. Appalling performance from the Cherries today. Only thing that made game remotely enjoyable were the West Ham fans. Boys need to look at themselves after that result. Last time I will ever want to see Lloyd Kelly playing again. Yeah, he got a lot of stick. From one extreme to the next in a week. At least Bill Foley was in attendance, right, though, lads. We move on. Disgraceful performance. Yeah, they're pissed. So I just think Bournemouth actually just need one more or two more wins and they're good. And they've actually got to play relegation sides. They've got to play Southampton, Everton. Still, they could still. Let's talk about the Bournemouth game yesterday. Yesterday was mad, wasn't it? Absolutely mad. That midfield three, I think we've found something. Hmm. Liverpool's a beatable team, I think, when we play them, but we got to be able to rotate it. Do you know what I'm saying? We rotate the team out a little bit. Maybe give Cornet a bit of a running. I think we'll be fine. Got 3 people watching. Let's get the numbers up, people. Please and thank you. From what I see, we still haven't got any questions. We're 12 minutes in. Here's something I've just seen on Twitter. David Moyes' first game back as West Ham manager was 4-0 victory versus Bournemouth. His 200th game as West Ham manager was a 4-0 versus Bournemouth. That's actually a mad stat. So it just kind of was written in the stars again, in a way. Bosh. Maybe, maybe not. Something inclines me to say that I think he should go on a high at the end of the season because he only has 1 more year left on his contract. I've already got an idea of who I want as a manager. It's someone that's relatively unheard of. I don't think we should keep him, really, no, but it's going to be a tough one to see him go because I have respect for the man, but I think we need a change. I see someone in your profile that's wearing a Canada hoodie. Do you live there or have you visited there? Let me know in your comment section because that's where I currently live. I think we can if we play like we do against against Alkmaar, we can win that. But Alkmaar's a difficult team. I know it's one of the most popular teams in the Netherlands. So let's have it against them. I'd like to go and see. That's where I live. We're in Vancouver. Your friend? Oh yeah, where in Vancouver are you? Because that's currently where I am. Where in Vancouver is it? Because that's where I currently am. I've been here for about a month. I visited the country, sorry, this city twice before. It's nice. It's nice actually. And if you haven't checked out my channel yet, I have something called Van Vlogs where I vlog things that I experience in Vancouver, whether it be walking in the park or going to sporting events. I suggest you check it out. You might like it. I went to a Whitecaps game actually. I enjoyed that a lot. just I'm now part of the ultras. I think I send them staying in what they call the supporter section, where standing and shouting is allowed. It is one of the most strange things, but I don't complain. Vancouver is very nice. It's warmer than a lot of places in Canada. East Van. I'm in Burnaby in Brentwood area currently. The VTC Clark, yeah. If you continue on the Millennium line, it gets to VTC Clark. I was actually at that station the other day. East Van's all right. I think Burnaby is probably the nicest place to live within Metro Vancouver. No, it's a decent place though. Burnaby's got Metrotown as well, which is pretty decent. But, sure. It's very accessible actually everywhere through the SkyTrain Vancouver. VTC Clark Station is the terminus station on the Millennium line, by the way. You change the station before, for those who are wondering, you change the station before and it takes you onto the Expo line heading towards downtown Vancouver or heading towards King George Production Way. It's nice though. It's a nice way to get around. Keep the questions coming, people, because I like to see what y'all got to say. I don't do this for nothing. Why not? I wouldn't say I fancy us, but I'm confident. Is that answering the question? Done there. Uh, you know, I think we can. If we win Conference League, it's our next best shot to get into Europe next season. So that's where the pressure's on, in a way. But let's not forget that David Moyes has taken us to semi-finals of 2 European competitions in back-to-back seasons. Let's not forget how we got there. Here, the questions coming, people. We've got 2 people viewing now. Let's keep asking questions, folks, because this is why I do it. It's called Q&A for a reason. And this episode is entitled Paqueta of Rice with Potato Salad because 1, that's very healthy. 2, it's nutritious. And 3, we've got Paqueta, the packet of Declan rice with Toronto Suchek's potato salad. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of potatoes, though. Have I got people looking at me? No, I'm good. Oh. I just read a report here that someone's anaconda, a pet anaconda, was gone missing in Vancouver. And it's delivered out of an apartment building, and everyone's got to look out for it. Like, ew. I hate snakes, so I'm not. If I see that, I'm literally running to the hills. I am not coming back for a long time. Can't. Someone's put a bet on about Spurs. I can't repeat it on here. Oh, it's Stuart Pearson's birthday today, is it? Oh wow. I don't know. Who do you think is going down? I don't think we're mathematically safe just yet, but I want us to be safe by the time we play Leicester and Leeds. Southampton gone, Forest gone. I don't want to say Leeds go down just because I'd nick loads of players off them. I said it earlier before people start commenting on this. I want Leeds to go down because I'd take Tyler Adams and take Sinisterra off them. I'd take Ganonto off them. He's absolutely quality. Forest, too many on there. It's a bit too much. And Southampton, they've got some really good attackers that I'd have. The Alcaraz and Paqueta next to each other might be quite tasty. You never know. Maybe. Everton's got reason to be worried. It'll have even worse financial implications for them. Keep the questions coming, folks. No, no, no. Southampton, I think we need to get gone. A few years ago, I would have said Brighton get gone, but now I don't laugh at them. They've done really well to be proud of themselves. Certainly a big accomplishment as to what they've been achieving all season. It's even drawn a crowd of regular fans to London Stadium, which is really good. You never know. Obama might. He's the closest one to getting it, isn't he? That's about it, really. Wish I could relive tomorrow all over again. That's like one of the biggest highlights of the season. And that Pablo Fornals goal was a weird one. I just seen it again on Twitter. Pretty insane things going on there. Draw at best, but lose by 1 goal. If not, I'll take losing by 1 goal as long as we put in a shift. I just don't want. I just don't want us to get battered by them, and I'll take it. But never know. So I'll look through a few more things here on Twitter. There's more to compare with all permanent West Ham managers. Probably Lanzini will leave. Maybe Ings might leave as well. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say really. We got loads of people out of contract, haven't we? A Bonner probably might. I'm going to be doing my scout report things in the summer. Oh my days. Sure. Yeah. Keep the questions coming, folks. We've got 3 people watching. Get asking. Ow. My back. tired. Actually, it's what 12:30 my time, and I slept pretty well last night, but I still feel a bit exhausted somehow. You, you're not going to yeah, quite a lot of this. I think actually, just looking at time and everything, it's getting quite busy. I'm going to have to wrap it up. So thank you very much for tuning in, people. If you like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to sub for more content. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon. I might go live again sometime next week. We'll see what happens, though. Until then, take care.